People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Baus Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
Good evening. Welcome to Belmont High School. It is Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of high school girls hoops on this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Glad to be with you. Despite the frigid conditions outside, nice and cozy inside the Belmont High School gymnasium. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to be, indoors. And welcome to our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. It's presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Our broadcast is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And boy, do we have a good one for you tonight. River Ridge comes in, the visiting team, at 10-4 and 4-3, good for second place in the Six Rivers West. Of course, they're tied with another team. That happens to be the Belmont Braves. Belmont, they've played a few less games. They're 7-4, their overall record, but also an identical 4-3 in league play. So both of these teams jockeying for position in the Six Rivers standings here as we really get into the meat and potatoes of conference play. Now for River Ridge, they have won 3 of their last 4, so they're really on a hot streak. For the Belmont Braves, they have had a very difficult schedule, but we'll talk with Kayleen McGettigan about that. There are no moral victories, right? They lost a heartbreaker to Barneveld last week against another ranked opponent. In fact, all 4 of their losses have been to ranked opponents. Again, no moral victories for Belmont, but they certainly have been battle-tested. They just can't seem to pull out one of those games against those ranked opponents. But, we'll see if their luck can change, and it's not going to get any easier here tonight with River Ridge coming to town. We'll continue our Raleigh Cheese pregame show right after this. As I mentioned, Kayleen McGettigan, she'll be our guest right after the break here on 97.7 Country. And we're also streaming tonight on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1. If you're on your feet, consider new work boots from Cruising Kids and Walker's Clothing. They carry top brands like Carolina, Timberland, Red Wing, Danner, and more. Cruising Kids and Walker's Clothing and Shoes on the Square in Lancaster.
At U.S. Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great deal on the phone you want or the phone plan that's right for you. 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
Whoa! That's like getting tickets to both a wrestling match and a figure skating show.
Yep, get both. 4 free phones of your choice plus 4 lines for $90, no trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
Visit your locally owned and operated U.S. Cellular authorized agent on the Square in Lancaster. Quality Cellular, your U.S. Cellular authorized agent. Proud to support Lancaster and surrounding communities.
Orchard Manor in Lancaster is hiring nursing staff for night shift. Hi, this is Kayla Scholl, a night shift CNA here at Orchard Manor. We offer 8 and 12-hour positions. Our 12-hour position include an every 3rd weekend rotation, allowing you a better work-life balance. We offer generous night shift differentials and weekend incentives. Orchard Manor offers a positive and supportive working environment. Apply today. For more information, contact Angela in Human Resources at 608-723-2113. Orchard Manor in Lancaster, adding years to life and life to years.
Pregame 1.
Kayleen McGettigan on this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. They are playing a little basketball. It's cold outside, nice and warm in the gymnasium, and we're glad to be here. Kayleen, first of all, you guys coming off a really heartbreaker, I would say, loss against another ranked opponent in Barneveld. At a certain point, you probably are like, well,
They don't believe in moral victories, but those are games that do battle test you for the postseason. And, ultimately you want to win, but it was a heck of an effort.
Yeah, we have 4 losses this season, and they're all the top 10 teams in the state, in either Division 5 or Division 4. But like you said, it gets to the point where, like, moral victories, right? It's like we played really well. We did all the things we asked of it. We hit big shots, and then we come out on the other end. And Barnwell is a heck of a good team, and they're playing as good a basketball as anybody around here. So, yeah, it feels good to know that we're at that level of competition, but also, like, we need to get those close ones. We need to get ready for the tournament time.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we're still in that, conference slog, if you will. You got River Ridge here tonight, and, they're a very talented team, some sharpshooters on that team, 3-point specialists, and, they're battling right there for the hierarchy of the conference. So this is a big one tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's traditionally a good game between us. It's 2 teams that know each other really well, 2 teams that don't really change much of anything. So, you have to know your scout. You have to know who the shooters are. You have to know where to close out on. If you're going to close out hard and close out short, you have to know who's going to rebound. And you see each other enough that you get to know each other's tendencies. So just about execution, truly.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to tonight's matchup specifically with Ridge, anything, I mentioned the sharpshooting aspect. They have a really talented 3-point shooter. I mean, you guys are aware of that. But anything specifically you feel like your team has to do X's and O's wise to be successful?
Offensively, we have to take care of the ball. They pressure defense really well, so you just have to make sure that we're executing, using those pass fakes, looking for the backdoor slips, and looking for those easy passes. We don't need to make the home run passes, turn the ball from side to side. And defensively, we have to know where their shooters are. They have some really nice 3-point shooters, and they shoot a lot of them. So they're going to shoot from pretty much anywhere. You have to know who you can run off the line and who you have to close out short on, and just make them make additional passes. Make them make the next pass.
Absolutely. Well, and you guys get the win. You'll, solidify that number 2 spot in conference for now. Obviously still gunning for the top spot, but this is going to be a competitive, conference from here on out, isn't it?
It really is, and that's how the Six Rivers always is on the East and the West. There isn't a night that you go and you're like, oh, yeah, we got this one. It's always one of those times like, oh, we have to do this right, and we're not completely healthy. And Morgan Freeman is limited offensively. She's going to give us all she can defensively, but with a broken middle finger, what can you do with it there? And she'll play through it. And then Haley Barr comes off a broken wrist, so we're down an 8th person on the rotation. And then you've got what everybody else has got going around. The neurovirus, the colds, everything there. So, it's just kind of battling through, just like every team is doing right now, and then seeing what we can come up with.
All right. Well, best of luck against River Ridge tonight, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right. We'll have more of a Raleigh Cheese pregame after this here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Big name selection with the hometown help you need to make the right choice. No dealer pays less for new Chevys than Silverado's home in the heartland, McGrath Chevrolet of Dubuque. Hey, General Manager Mark Updegraff here. As a proud Mustang and UNI graduate, born and raised right here in Dubuque, doing right by every single person who walks through our doors is my top priority. More than delivering a car you love, we make your experience fun, and above all else, easy. Our tight-knit team provides that connected care and efficiency that you'd find at a small dealership, enabling us to provide attention to exactly what makes your situation unique. With over 400 new Chevrolet models in stock and on the ground, right here in eastern Iowa, you'll find exactly what you're looking for at the absolute lowest price. No dealer in the tri-state area pays less for new Chevys. Buy local, get more at Dubuque's own McGrath Chevrolet. Shop now, McGrathChevroletofDubuque.com.
Fuller's Milker Center and GIA have the management tools you need to keep your dairy's profitability at your fingertips 24 hours a day. From many choices of reliable electronic ID to effective time-saving sort gates to the state-of-the-art Dairy Plan C21, monitor and control your parlor systems as you manage your whole herd. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center for details on the latest ID systems and sort gates that can help your dairy's efficiency, putting you and your cows in the fast lane.
Does that number calling you look familiar, but you aren't sure if you know them? It could be a scam using spoofing. I'm Lancaster Police Chief Deborah Rukoff. Spoofing is a way scammers make it look like an area number, or even a number you know, is calling you. In reality, they could be hundreds or thousands of miles away. Scam calls are after one thing, your information. Prevent a crime before it happens. Keep your personal information private and hang up if you suspect it's a scam.
This public service announcement courtesy of Queen Bee Radio. Pregame 2. Pregame 3.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
Pregame 3.
Good evening. Welcome back to Belmont High School. It is the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. River Ridge at Belmont in Conference Girls Hoops play. Rob Spangler coming to you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. And it's time to wrap up our Fuller's Milker Center starting lineup before we get underway. It's brought to you by Fuller's, their complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup and existing parlor remodel. Fuller's, Lancaster Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. The starters first for visiting River Ridge, number 3, Braylon Quick, 5'3" senior. Number 4, Lydia Mason, a 5'8" senior. Number 5, Mandy Worley, a 5'5" senior. Number 10, Melissa Sletton, a 5'4" senior. Number 22, Reagan Zinkel, a 5'9" senior. Now for Belmont, number 5, Courtney Fritz, she's a 5'3" senior. Number 10, Casey Rickers, a 5'7" senior. Number 11, Morgan Freeman, a 5'8" senior. Number 24, Carson Raymaker, a 5'9" sophomore. And finally, number 14, Jalen Leitzinger, a 5'7" sophomore. The opening tip won by Belmont. Belmont in their home white uniforms. Raymaker takes it right to the rack and lays it up for 2. That is an easy one, as the Ridge defense is kind of not prepared for that quick take to the rack. And Belmont's out to a 2-0 lead. Colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Ridge in their black uniforms, black jerseys and shorts with white numbers and lettering, purple outline. And also have the River Ridge logo on the thigh of the jersey, kind of like that look of the shorts. Belmont in their home whites with the checkerboard pattern down the side in orange numbers and lettering. Here comes the dribble drive by Raymaker and lays it off the rim or off the backboard for 2. That's good. Nice spin move. Raymaker off to a hot start for Belmont, and they're up 4-0 early. And they'll put on a little full court press here. Breaking the press though, Lydia Mason. Quick pass up ahead, 3-pointer, left wing, no good by Braylon Quick. Rebound goes to Belmont. Outlet to Raymaker. She'll kick it back out. Leitzinger for 3. That one pops out, no good. And the rebound goes to Ridge. Reagan Zinkel with the board underneath. So Timberwolf ball, trailing 4-0. We're early here, just underway in the Wolf Construction broadcast booth in Belmont tonight. And controlling left wing, it's Zinkel. Now passes up top of the key here for the Timberwolves to Braylon Quick. Quick pass in the interior. Just about losing her pivot foot, but scoring off the glass anyway was Reagan Zinkel. That was a tough shot. Really had to stretch, but gets the first bucket across for the Timberwolves. They trail 4-2. Now Raymaker drives the lane right down Broadway, has it stripped out of bounds. Good defensive hand check there by Melissa Sletton, who knocked it out of bounds. It will stay Brave basketball, inbounding baseline right for Belmont. Here's Morgan Freeman. And off the inbound, Leitzinger just about lost it, and she did. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on Belmont. So River Ridge basketball, and controlling here for the Timberwolves, or inbounding, I should say, for the Timberwolves. Number 5, that would be Mandy Worley. Facing some full court pressure here by Belmont. Off the inbound, boy, that one right through the hands of Lydia Mason. That'll be a turnover on River Ridge. So both teams now with an early turnover here. 15:57 to go. First half. Rob Spangler from Belmont High School. MLK Junior night. A frigid one. They moved up the start time of this game an hour. But we're glad to be bringing it to you. And glad to be inside. There is a errant pass. Sails out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Ridge. Apparently Zinkel maybe got a fingertip on it. Just barely. Anyway, Belmont inbounds. Taking it is number 5. That would be Courtney Fritz. Fritz, little head fake, dribble drive right side. She's cut off. Nice bounce pass to Raymaker, but she was too far under the rim when she put the shot up. She had lost the dribble for a second, lost control, and then tried to recover and ends up missing it. And Ridge back out the other way. Now a 3 from the right wing by Quick, no good. Rebound boarded up by Raymaker. Raymaker in transition, loses the handle. It's loose on the floor. That'll be a turnover. That one's picked up by Braylon Quick. She'll give it back to the point. And slowly but surely bringing it across the timeline here is number 10. That's Melissa Sletton. Sletton now gives to Worley. She's doubled. Back to Sletton. Underneath, Zinkel, little head fake. Post-up move, up and under. Beautiful. Right around Raymaker for the bucket. That was some textbook post play by Reagan Zinkel. Tie game now 4-4. Here with 14:48 to go in the first half. Controlling on the right wing, Fritz for Belmont. Bounce pass to Freeman. Freeman head fake, dribble drive. Stops around the free throw line. Now kicks to Raymaker, who drives in. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound boarded up on the backside by Braylon Quick of River Ridge. Timberwolf ball. Tie game, 4-4. 14:24 to go. First half. Should be a good one tonight. Two teams tied for second in the Six Rivers Western Conference behind Schulzberg, who's alone in first. We do have a whistle away from the ball here, and it's going to be an offensive foul on River Ridge. See who they charge that to. I'll be honest, I didn't see it. Goes to number 10, Melissa Sletton. So, Belmont basketball, bringing the ball up the floor, Casey Rickers for the Braves. 4-4, low-scoring battle early here. Defensive battle. Wow, and there's the travel. Yeah, Rickers just lost her footing and couldn't get rid of the ball in time. Turns it over there. Third turnover unofficially on Belmont here in the first half. Tie game, 4-4. Ooh, nice read. Lexi Rickers, steal, and the score. That was beautiful. That was like a safety laying in the weeds in the secondary, reading that and picking it off and laying it up. Very nicely done. Now on the other end, Reagan Zinkel going to take it baseline. She's cut off. Kicks it back out to the point to Sletton. Sletton resets near half court. Passes off to Zinkel on the right wing. Head fake, dribble drive right by Zinkel. Pull up jumper, no good. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Leitzinger of Belmont. It'll stay Ridge basketball. New sub in the game for River Ridge is number 20, Aaron Adrian. And Worley will inbound from the baseline here for the Timberwolves. Gets it in to Zinkel. Out near half court. Passes it down to Adrian. Adrian, 15-footer. Turnaround, no good. Follows her own shot. Ends up losing it out of bounds off of the Timberwolves. So it'll be Belmont basketball. 6-4, Belmont with a 2-point lead. And what do we have here? Do we have a timeout? No, okay, they reverse possession actually. So they're going to say that went out off of Belmont. It'll stay River Ridge basketball. So River Ridge will inbound baseline left. Mandy Worley to inbound. Fires it in near half court. Taken by Sletton. She'll dribble off a screen right. Stops on the right wing, looking for an entry pass. Fires it back over to Quick. Now reverses to Zinkel. Head fake, dribble drive here. High off the glass, missing with Sletton. Rebound, Belmont. Outlet pass up ahead to Freeman. Freeman on the left wing. She'll penetrate. Now dishes to the corner. Lexi Rickers. Quick dribble. Now gives it off to Courtney Fritz. Open three, right wing. Good. Knocked down. Right corner, I should say, by Leitzinger. Oh, we have a stoppage here for a second. Well, there was a sub getting ready to check in. So River Ridge makes a substitution here. Coming in, Ava Nice, 5'10 freshman. Meanwhile, Worley inbounding for the Timberwolves. Fires in into Sletton, but then it's picked off from behind. Stolen by Casey Rickers. Up ahead to Lexi, her sister. Back iron three, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Freeman. It'll be Timberwolf ball. And a sub comes in for the first time for Belmont tonight. It is Brittany Taylor. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. 8-4 is the score. Belmont on top of River Ridge. 12:38 to go first half here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game one.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in the parking lot. It just happened to not come in a box, or include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Right now at Wendy's, get 2 of these fave items for just $7. The spicier classic chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs. It's an incredible deal, but an insanely difficult choice. Do you go double cheeky sando, both spicy and classic, 1 beefy and 1 chicky? Or maybe you go all in on one and go Nug Max. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time only. Select a request 2 for $7 deal to redeem. Not valid in a combo or with saucy nugs. Single item at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
In game one.
It's a First Supply first half. 8-4. Belmont leading River Ridge in Six Rivers girls basketball. Rob Spangler in the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Back to action here. Timberwolves have it out of the timeout. Quickly they set up their half-court offense. Inside to Sletton. Throws up a shot. Missed it. Offensive rebound, though, by the Timberwolves. Taken by number 2. That is Nice. Now Sletton drives right side. Puts it up. Can't get the roll. Rebound taken by Leitzinger. And Belmont has it the other way. Up ahead to Lexi Rickers. Rickers inside. Leitzinger off the window. Scores. Second bucket for Leitzinger. She has 5 points now. 10-4 Belmont. Breaker 1-9. 11:46 to play here in the first half. Timberwolf basketball. Little head fake by Reagan Zinkel. Kicks it off right wing to Sletton. Sletton regroups back out to Mandy Worley. Worley rotates over left side. Zinkel working one-on-one in the lane. Spins, puts it off the window and scores. That was some tough work in the interior by Reagan Zinkel. Very nice. 10-6, Belmont up. Here comes Lexi Rickers on the other end. Puts it off the glass and scores. The kiss from Lexi Rickers. 12-6, Belmont. 11:06 to play first half. Full court press again here, broken by Ava Nice. She'll take it in and lose it out of bounds. Had some backside pressure on her. Kind of got trapped and ends up turning the ball over. New player into the game here for the Timberwolves. Checking in number 4. That is Lydia Mason back in. She's one of the starters. Casey Rickers brings it up for Belmont here. Bounce pass inside to Freeman. Freeman just about lost it. Some really tough defense there by Ava Nice. Now Freeman drives and collides with one of the Timberwolf players who is down. That's Sletton, holding her knee, but she looks to be okay. That was a big time collision. So Belmont maintains possession. They draw the foul. It was on Lydia Mason. Inbounding baseline right, it's Freeman. Ball almost stolen, and it is tied up and just about, it is picked off. And now we have a whistle and a foul after the steal by Lydia Mason. So Ridge gets the ball back. The foul committed by number 20, Lexi Rickers. Mandy Worley to inbound it. Here for the Timberwolves, gets it into Ava Nice. Nice crossover dribble, pushing it up, crosses the timeline, looking to attack, dishes to the corner, Quick for 3, got it! Braylon Quick from downtown. First 3 of the game for the Timberwolves, and they're within 3 now, 12-9. Belmont up with 10:18 to play in the half. Casey Rickers pushes it up. Swings it to Raymaker on the right wing. She'll blow past the defender Worley, but missed the layup. Gets her own rebound, and we have a jump ball. The ball was tied up momentarily. Possession arrow favors River Ridge. A couple subs come in for the Timberwolves. Zinkel back in. Also, Adrian checks in. Worley to inbound. Gets it into Zinkel. Almost stolen away there by Freeman. Back to Worley. Full court press here, and Ridge breaks it. Nice across the timeline. Looking to attack. Spins. Goes baseline. Cut off. Back out. Adrian. Left corner. Drives in. Has it pickpocketed away. It's stolen by Freeman. Outlet pass. Lexi Rickers. Rickers in traffic. Puts up a shot. Missed it. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Lydia Mason of River Ridge. So Belmont will hang on. Belmont leading 12-9 here on 97.7 Country, streaming online at WGLR.com or our mobile app, and you can also watch the game on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We have a foul on a screen, a moving screen on River Ridge on the inbound play here. The foul was charged to Nice, her first. Belmont, meanwhile, inbounding. Raymaker takes it. Inside. Tried to put up a shot in traffic. That was partially blocked. I think Worley got a hand on it. Nice got a hand on it. A couple players. And the Timberwolves come back the other way after the block. Now the ball, though, stolen. It's pickpocketed by Casey Rickers. She'll take it in herself. Had another player. I thought she got a 2-on-1, could have dished it, but instead took it up and missed. And now River Ridge comes back the other way with the ball. It's Ava Nice controlling the point here for Ridge. Gives it off to Adrian and hands it off to Zinkel. Back out to Nice. She looks to attack, puts it up, missed it. Rebound boarded up by Casey Rickers, and we're going to have a foul on Adrian underneath. Both teams making subs. Checking in, Courtney Fritz for Belmont and Sletton. Melissa Sletton checks back in for the Timberwolves. Still 12-9, Belmont on top. 8:57 to go, first half. Fritz bringing the ball up the floor. Stops the dribble, kicks it off to Lexi Rickers, rather. Passes inside, nice cut, and laying it up is Carson Raymaker. Raymaker got off to a hot start, then cooled down. Now she has 6 points. Outlet, Adrian in transition, can't connect. That was a good look. Rebound goes to Belmont. That one kind of took a weird bounce after the missed shot. Anyway, Raymaker brings it up for Belmont here. 14-9, Braves on top of Ridge. Driving, Taylor in traffic, gets the roll. It's Brittany Taylor. Nice take in traffic there down the lane. 16-9 now, Belmont on top. Sletton pushes it up the floor here for the Timberwolves. Dribbles in, puts up the shot, missed it, draws the foul. Didn't get a chance to do our injury report on our pregame show. It's brought to you by Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your right to help get you the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. And injury-wise, Belmont does have a couple players injured. Haley Barr broke her wrist, so she's out for an extended period of time. And Morgan Freeman broke her middle finger, rather. And she's still playing, going to play through it, but probably painful. First free throw, by the way, back iron, no good for Sletton. One more coming up. This one is no good. Rebound taken by Freeman. Gets it back to Fritz. And a pass back to Rickers. Now over to Brittany Taylor. Taylor dribbles around a screen. Passes inside. Raymaker in traffic, scores. Ball batted around, but she was able to recover and put it up for two. Now Nice looking to run. In transition to Adrian. Off the window, got it. Nice quick bucket there by Adrian and a beautiful feed by Nice. On the other end, ball tipped out of bounds. Good pressure defense by the Timberwolves. Aaron Adrian tipped that out, and we have a timeout taken on the floor. This is a 30-second break, so we'll keep it here. Our game brought to you tonight by Claire Bank, 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Also, Schneidl's Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Schneidl's Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. .7:32 to play here in the first half. 18-11, Belmont on top of River Ridge. Six Rivers girls basketball on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Only game on our stations tonight. Inbound play coming for Belmont, and losing the inbound play is Courtney Fritz. That's a turnover. Unofficially the fourth on Belmont. So Ridge ball, taking it is Ava Nice. She'll push it up the floor. Crosses the timeline, gives it back to Sletton from at the point. Bounce pass inside Adrian, now kicks it out to Quick on the left wing. Back to Sletton, looks to attack. To Nice, to the corner to Zinkel. Back out to Nice. Adrian, free throw line, drives in, puts it up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound corralled by Brittany Taylor. Outlet pass up ahead. Leitzinger, right wing, into the corner, Taylor. She's in the right corner, dribbles back up to the top of the key. Now gives it off to Casey Rickers. Rickers one-on-one on Sletton. Drives in, kicks it out. Freeman looking to attack, takes it to the rack and scores. Morgan Freeman's first bucket. 20-11 Belmont. Getting some full court press here. Ridge hasn't crossed the timeline yet. They finally do. Sletton just across the line. Now passes ahead to Nice. Nice in traffic, puts it up. Missed it. Rebound on, well, there's going to be an over the back foul on Adrian on the rebound, but Belmont was going to get it anyway. Sub comes in, Maddie Worley off the bench. She'll check in for Zinkel. Belmont ball. Braves leading 20-11, 6:25 to play. First half. Rob Spangler coming to you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. Bounce pass left. Freeman. Cross-court pass over to Fritz. Fritz on the right wing. Gives it up to Taylor. Taylor drives baseline. Puts up the baseline, Jay, and knocks it down with a defender in her face. Tough shot. 22-11. Belmont. Worley on the other end. Ooh, thought she was going to pop a three there. Andy Worley, a prodigious three-point shooter. Haven't seen her shoot one yet tonight, but we know it's going to be coming, right? Here comes Quick with a three. She drains it. That's Quick's second three-pointer, 6 for her, 22-14. Belmont on top of Ridge. Freeman now on the other end, drives the lane, in traffic, throws it up and scores. That was a tough off-balance shot. Off-balance runner, 24-14. Now we got a reach-in foul on the other end on Courtney Fritz. Back down the floor. So Ridge hangs on. 5:21 to go till halftime, 24-14. Belmont leading by 10 here. And a sub comes in. Looks like Raymaker going to be coming in for Taylor. Worley, meanwhile, inbounds the ball. She gets it in to Sletton. Top of the key over to Quick. Back to Sletton. Quick thought about a three again. Now facing some real pressure out on the perimeter here. Out to Worley, into the corner, Nice. Good rotation. Mid-range jumper is just too strong by Lydia Mason. Rolls off the rim. Outlet. Belmont on the other end. Lexi Rickers lost it for a second, then regains it. Now passes to Leitzinger, who does lose it. That's a turnover on Belmont. Ava Nice in transition. Slips it back to Quick. Now to Sletton, top of the key. Bounce pass right. Over to Worley. Now back over to Sletton in the corner. Nice baseline drive. Reverse or switches hands and puts it off the window for two. That was a tough shot by the freshman. Her first bucket. Freeman on the other end. Kicks it to the corner to Lexi Rickers. Rickers stops her dribble. Back out to Casey Rickers. Now she'll drive baseline. Puts it up, missed it. Gets her own rebound and puts it back for two. Casey Rickers' first bucket. Now we have a timeout taken on the floor by Coach Zinkel. And this is a 30 as well, so we'll keep it here. 26-16. Belmont still leading by 10. Game brought to you by Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber, when you are ready. Also brought to you by these fine sponsors. Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont for all your agricultural, commercial, and residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating Belmont. Parman Farm Supply, they offer best kill insecticides, Easy Way cattle feeders. Parman Farm Supply can work with beef and dairy operations from 1 to 1,000, both organic and traditional. Call Parman Farm Supply Belmont today. And McNett Electric of Belmont, they can assist you with all your electrical needs. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you with your agricultural, commercial, and residential electric needs. McNett Electric Belmont. Back to action. River Ridge ball. 26-16, Belmont leading River Ridge. Girls basketball here. Six Rivers Conference play, a big one. Both teams tied for second in conference play. Sletton controls the point here out near half court for the Timberwolves. Gives the nice. She'll launch a three. Whoa. Way too much arc on that shot. I don't know if that slipped out of her hands or what, but misfires nonetheless. 26-16, Belmont the other end. Here comes a three. This one hits the front of the rim. No good by Casey Rickers. Rebound, though, to Raymaker. Raymaker trapped under the hoop. Now kicks it back out to Rickers, but that's a 3-second violation on Carson Raymaker, who, yeah, she was stuck under the rim and under the hoop for a while there. I think that was the correct call. 26-16, Belmont by 10. Full court press here. Sletton bringing the ball up the floor, guarded by Casey Rickers. Passes up ahead to Quick, shoots a three, and gets it. Her third. Braylon Quick. 3 threes here in the first half so far. 26-19. River Ridge within striking distance. 3:12 to go till halftime. Lexi Rickers passes to the corner to Leitzinger. Leitzinger blows by the defender, then throws it away, but gets bailed out by a foul call. Reach-in foul there. I guess I should be charitable. The foul is what made her turn the ball over, right? being positive. Inbound play coming. Freeman has it tipped. It's batted around and now stolen. That one picked off by Quick. So Ridge gets a steal. And they have the basket. Nice in transition. Weaves through. Goes baseline. Puts it up. Missed it. Rebound loose. Saves it. Now to Worley. Her first three of the night is good. You knew she was just looking for an opportunity. She got one. Knocks it down. And now we have a 4-point game. 26-22. Belmont leading. River Ridge making a run here late in the first half. And now a turnover on Rickers. She lost the handle. And it's actually tied up. The jump ball arrow favors Belmont, so it's not a turnover. Would have been. Sub comes in, back into the game, Brittany Taylor for the Braves here. Inbounding baseline right, it's Morgan Freeman for Belmont. Still looking, gets it into Taylor. Taylor to the rim. Layup good. Brittany Taylor having a fine first half, the sophomore off the bench. 6 points for her. Zinkel the other way will take it in and lay it up. Well, there was a lax in the defense from Belmont there, and that allowed an easy layup by Zinkel, and Coach McGettigan calls a full timeout. I don't think she liked that. 28-24, back after a 60-second break here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2, open a MyFree checking account at Mound City Bank and receive a free gift at account opening. No minimum balance to obtain bonus. We are MCB Strong. Member FDIC.
Mound City Bank. So, what's the asking price on this house?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease? Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How about the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
In Game 2.
Welcome back to Belmont High School here on 97.7 Country and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Rob Spangler bringing you tonight's feature matchup on this MLK Junior Night. Belmont hosting River Ridge in Six Rivers Western Conference Girls Hoops. And we're back to action out of the timeout. 28-24, Belmont leading by 4. And controlling the point here, it is Casey Rickers. Dribbles off a screen, lost the handle for a moment, gets it back. Now gives it to Freeman. Freeman reverses it, takes it up, and scores off the window. Tough shot by Morgan Freeman. 6 points for her now. Meanwhile, River Ridge basketball bringing it up. It is Ava Nice, far side in front of the scorer's table. Crossover dribble down the lane, then dishes to Zinkel. Little head fake, and a floater draws the foul. I think Raymaker called for the reach. Yep, it is on Raymaker. 30-24, Belmont on top of River Ridge. Minute 37 to go till halftime. Timberwolves have closed the gap, though. The first free throw, though, no good by Zinkel. It's the first free throw actually shot in this game by either team. Second attempt is good. It's a little surprising. 30-25, Belmont by 5, minute 35 to play in the half. Casey Rickers brings it up, met by Sletton, hands it off to Lexi Rickers. Now gives it to Raymaker. Back out to Casey. Casey dribbling left against a triple team and fires it up off the back iron, misses. Rebound boarded up by the Timberwolves. Zinkel gives it back to Sletton, and she'll control the point. Timberwolves set up their offense here. Sletton off a screen. Back to Zinkel. Gives it off to Nice. Nice looking to attack, and has it stolen for a moment anyway. Now it's tied up. Jump ball. This time the possession arrow favors the Timberwolves. Fritz checks into the game. She'll come in for Casey Rickers here. Inbound play, Worley inbounding baseline left here. Fires it into Zinkel. Ooh, and she dribbled it. Looked like it went across the timeline, but the official says no. I guess she didn't cross the timeline, the ball did. Now Worley spins and goes baseline right. It's cut off out to Sletton. Is that the rule? If your body doesn't cross the timeline, then it's not a violation. Over and back. There's a nice bucket in the lane by Reagan Zinkel. 10 points for Zinkel here in the first half. 3-point ball game. And we have a whistle and a foul right near half court. A pick was set by Lexi Rickers, and she's called for an offensive foul, a moving screen on that pick. 30-27. Belmont by 3, but Ridge now a chance to tie it with a 3 with 19 seconds left in the half. Let's see what the Timberwolves set up here on offense. Sletton takes the inbound, directing traffic. Gives off to Zinkel, almost stolen. Laying in the weeds there was Raymaker, who just about picked that one off, knocked it out. Worley to inbound for Ridge here. Gets it into Zinkel. Zinkel, baseline, pulls up, jumper, no good. Rebound Freeman. 6 seconds left. Freeman pushing it down the court. Dishes. Ball knocked out of bounds by Zinkel with 2.1 seconds left. Great defense. Belmont has enough time to catch and shoot here, but they're going to need to set up a good look. Inbounding baseline left, it's Freeman. Still looking. Gets it into Taylor. Taylor shoots in traffic and draws a foul. That was not going to go. That was just a wild attempt at a shot, but she does draw the foul, so she'll shoot 2. Foul charge to Reagan Zinkel, just her first. Both teams with 6 fouls apiece in the first half. First free throw by Taylor is good. One more coming up here. Second free throw, no good, and that will do it for the first half. Our score, 31-27 at halftime. Belmont on top of visiting River Ridge in Six Rivers Conference girls basketball. We'll be back with the Peterson Agency halftime report next here on 97.7 Country and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
In Game 3.
Welcome back to the Halftime Show. It's brought to you by the Peterson Agency in Argyle, where your independent agent, Brian Peterson, specializes in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. Our halftime score, 31-27. Belmont on top of River Ridge in Six Rivers Conference Girls Hoops. I'm Rob Spangler. Thank you for joining us. Game also brought to you by the Sports Page. They welcome you in for ice-cold beverages. Order off their menu. Weekly specials include Friday night fish, Saturday night prime rib, large two-topping pizzas on Sundays. That's the Sports Page in Belmont. Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. They offer top-quality collision repair, minor automotive repair work, as well as selection of pre-driven vehicles. Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. Finally, Langmeyer Lumber, your one-stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. That's Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. We'll take another break. Be back with our halftime stats right after this. 31-27. Belmont leading River Ridge in girls hoops here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
Hollow Roads Diesel in Boscobel is celebrating the grand opening of their newly expanded heavy diesel repair shop. Join them Friday, January 31st at noon for an exciting event filled with a ribbon cutting, self-guided tours, and the chance to meet their expert team. Hollow Roads Diesel, with more service bays, advanced equipment, and expanded parts inventory. Enjoy special promotions, giveaways, and a homemade lunch at the grand opening of Hollow Roads Diesel in Boscobel on Friday, January 31st. The road to reliability starts here.
In Game 4.
The Peterson Agency halftime report continues here on 97.7 Country, WGLR.com, and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Thank you for listening or watching tonight. Glad to be with you. Rob Spangler in the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. I'm going to take a look at our halftime stats. First, though, I want to thank Langmeyer Lumber, your one-stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too, Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. All right, let's take a look at halftime stats. First for the visiting River Ridge Timberwolves, who trail 31-27 at the break. Leading the way, Reagan Zinkel. The senior has 11 points and is the only double-digit scorer for either team tonight in the first half. Again, 11 for Reagan Zinkel. Braylon Quick has 9. She's all of those points coming on 3 threes. Then there's 3 points from Mandy Worley, 2 for Aaron Adrian, and 2 for Ava Nice. That rounds out scoring for River Ridge. Unofficially had them for 6 turnovers in the first half. Now for Belmont leading the way, Carson Raymaker with 8. Brittany Taylor off the bench with 7. 6 for Morgan Freeman, 5 for Jalen Leitzinger, 4 for Lexi Rickers, and 2 for Casey Rickers. And unofficially had Belmont with 6 turnovers in the first half as well. So again, your leading scorers, Carson Raymaker with 8 and Brittany Taylor with 7 for Belmont. And for River Ridge, it's Reagan Zinkel with 11 and Braylon Quick with, 9. Thank goodness for the cough button. On the way, we continue and wrap up the Peterson Agency Halftime Report. That's coming up next here on 97.7 Country and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Anderson Weber Toyota invites you to the Dubuque Auto Show Friday, January 31st through Sunday, February 2nd at the Grand River Center. Stop by their booth to get an up-close look at some of the newest and most popular Toyota models on display in a temperature-controlled environment. Their sales team will be on site to answer your questions and help you find the Toyota that's right for you. You'll also have the opportunity to win some great prizes. Don't miss the Dubuque Auto Show with Anderson Weber Toyota when you're ready.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the hygiene brand of products, as well as other dairy hygiene products. Make your operation more efficient and profitable, and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com.
Fuller's Milker Center. In Game 5.
And welcome back. Peterson Agency Halftime Report. Score 31-27. Belmont leading River Ridge in girls Six Rivers Conference basketball. It's our only game tonight on our Queen Bee family of stations. But let's take a look at the schedule for the rest of the week as we wrap up our halftime show. Tomorrow we have a busy night. We've got boys hoops, River Ridge at Potosi over on Extreme 107.1, a 7 o'clock tip. We've got girls hoops, Mineral Point at Cuba City. That is on Dubuque Super Hits 106, also at 7. And both of those games are on YouTube, by the way, as well. Then we've got boys hoops, Fenimore at Lancaster here on 97.7 Country and also on YouTube. And don't forget Badger men's basketball versus Ohio State. That's at 7 p.m. on ESPN Radio, AM 1590. Wednesday night, we have a rare Wednesday night game down in Illinois. River Ridge Scales Mound at Galena in girls hoops. That's on Super Hits 106, a 6 o'clock tip. Then Thursday, just one game, River Ridge at Shullsburg. That's a big showdown here in the Six Rivers Conference in girls hoops. That's here on 97.7 Country, a 7 o'clock tip. Looking ahead to Friday, we have wrestling, a wrestling triangular at Iowa Grant Highland and Fenimore at Cuba City, Benton Southwestern. That'll be here on 97.7 Country. An early start, 6 p.m. with the pre-match show at 5:40 Friday. And also on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And one basketball game Friday, Lancaster at Prairie du Chien over on the X Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And looking ahead to Saturday, Badger men's basketball again. They'll be playing USC at 1 p.m. On AM 1590 WPVL. So that's a quick look at our schedule this week. We'll take one final break and wrap up the Peterson Agency Halftime Report next. 31-27, Belmont leading River Ridge in girls Six Rivers Conference basketball here on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM, Lancaster, Platteville, Dubuque, Galena, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Hi, I'm Jessica Paulson, your personal banking officer at Mound City Bank in Platteville. Did you know that Mound City Bank offers free checking to nonprofit organizations? In addition, we offer interest-bearing checking, money market, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts with competitive rates. Every nonprofit checking account includes a free debit card along with many extras. Stop by or call us at 608-348-2685 for more details or any questions. Mound City Bank, proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tune in to the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf weekday mornings from 5 to 6 a.m. Bob Mittendorf is the premier agriculture voice in the tri-state area, and he's teamed up with Southwest Tech to give you the latest agricultural news, markets, and a whole lot more. So don't miss the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf right here on 97.7 Country and WGLR.com. Southwest Tech, this is where you belong.
In Game 6.
Time to wrap up the Peterson Agency Halftime Report. 31-27, Belmont leading River Ridge in Six Rivers girls basketball. We are back to action, 18 minutes on the clock. Inbound play happens at half court, taken by Casey Rickers, and here we go. Belmont ball. Rickers drives in, kicks it out. Fritz thought about a three, a little head fake, pulls it back out. Now to Rickers, that's Casey, directing traffic from the top of the key here for the Braves. Swings it over left side to Leitzinger. In the corner, Fritz. Fritz cross court. Freeman pumps a three and got it. Morgan Freeman, first three of the game. 9 points for her now, 34-27 Belmont. Sletton walks it up the floor for the Timberwolves. Dribbles right, drives in, spins, kicks it out to Worley. Top of the key three by Worley is in and out. Rebound ripped down by Fritz of Belmont. Outlet pass up ahead to Raymaker. Raymaker, a little head fake there, puts it on the floor, blows past the defense, and it's cut off now, puts it up, and draws the foul. Raymaker didn't give up on that play. Now has a chance at some free throws here. Foul charge number 4, Lydia Mason, her second personal. First free throw, good by Raymaker. 9 points for Raymaker now. So her and Freeman have the same point total. One more free throw, and it's good. Belmont now has a double-digit scorer, 10 points for Carson Raymaker. 36-27, Belmont, 16:55 to go. Just underway here, second half. Worley, cross-court pass, gives it over left side to Quick. Back out to Worley, rotates to Sletton. Now swings it off left wing to Lydia Mason. Mason puts it on the floor, drives in, puts it off the window but misses. Rebound taken by Raymaker. Raymaker, cross-court pass over to Fritz in the left corner. And now she'll throw it over to Freeman. Now to Leitzinger. Leitzinger. Over the top pass to Freeman. Beautiful feed, and Freeman finishes. That was a really tough high-level pass, and Freeman did a really good job of handling it and scoring. 38-27 now. Freeman 11 points. Three on the other end, no good by Zinkel. Offensive putback by Worley, can't connect. Rebound goes to Leitzinger. Now outlet to Freeman. Freeman in transition, drives baseline. She's cut off, has her pass deflected and stolen away. It's a turnover on Belmont here. Reagan Zinkel comes up with it, now gives it back to the point to Sletton. Gives it off to Worley, right wing. Worley. Bounce pass right now. Sletton posting up underneath, can't connect. And we have a whistle and a foul on Sletton after the missed shot. That'll be the second on Sletton. Meanwhile, Belmont ball, and Casey Rickers will bring it up for the Braves. Crosses the timeline here. Dribbles off a screen. Backs her way in traffic, turnaround no good. Freeman there for the putback. Boy, Morgan Freeman having a great start to the second half here. 40-27 now the score. 13 points for Freeman. Right wing Worley has it, gives it up to Quick, top of the key. Timberwolf ball, head fake, Zinkel drives in and kicks it out to Worley. Worley will penetrate the lane, puts up the shot, no good, and coming away with it is Fritz for Belmont. Gives it back to Rickers, outlet pass up ahead to Freeman. Freeman, oh, miscommunication there, threw it away. Leitzinger went the wrong way that Freeman threw it. Just a little miscommunication. Back on the other end, Quick has it slip through her hands out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the T-Wolves. Again, 40-27, Belmont here with 14:32 to go. Plenty of time to play in the second half. Belmont flexing its early second half muscle here. Rickers crosses the timeline. Over the top pass to Freeman, goes out of bounds. Last touched, I think, by Worley. Nonetheless, it'll be Belmont ball, baseline right. Inbounding is Freeman. Gets it into Rickers. Rickers shoots in traffic, misfires. Back iron. Rebound boarded up by Sletton. Timeout taken on the floor. Full timeout by Coach Zinkel. We'll take a timeout. 40-27. Belmont leading River Ridge. Back after this on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7. Platteville Golf and Country Club is looking for a full-time restaurant cook. This is a great opportunity for an attentive, motivated, reliable, customer service-oriented individual to run your own kitchen while serving Platteville Golf and Country Club's members and guests. Contact Alex at Platteville Golf and Country Club for details and see if running your own kitchen at the Platteville Golf and Country Club is right for you.
Hi, this is Denise Deaton-Tolzman with Queen Bee Radio, inviting you to showcase your business at our annual Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 to 2 at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. We'll put you in front of potential customers that are preparing for spring and summer projects around their homes, farms, and businesses. Call me at 608-642-0523, and I'll give you more information and help you reserve your booth Saturday, March 22nd at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show in Lancaster.
In Game 7.
Back to action out of the timeout. Timberwolf ball almost stolen away there by Brittany Taylor. 40-27 Belmont. Ava Nice drives in, just about lost it. Gets it out to Quick. River Ridge in their half-court set here. Almost turned it over twice, but they've maintained possession here. Now, this one batted away, and Freeman does come away with a steal. Freeman in transition will back out. Now kicks it out to Raymaker. She's out on the right wing. Swings it over to Taylor, rotates to Rickers. Rickers directing traffic. Now over to Taylor on the right wing. Taylor, bounce pass down to Raymaker. Raymaker looking for somewhere to go. Back out to Lexi Rickers. Now over to Casey. Casey on the left wing. Back out to Lexi. Lexi cut off. Bounce pass down to Taylor. Drives baseline, puts up the floater, too strong. Rebound boarded by Nice of River Ridge, and Timberwolf ball the other way. 12:58 to play, second half. 40-27, Belmont leading the Timberwolves. Far side controlling, there it's Lydia Mason, and we have a whistle, a foul. As Mandy Worley scores and one. Chance at a three-point play here by Worley. She knows how to get threes, normally from the behind the arc, but does it the old-fashioned way here, and a chance to pull within 10 if she can hit the free throw. It's good. 6 points now for Worley. 40-30, Belmont by 10. 12:42 to play, second half. Freeman, baseline drive, left side. Tough pass, gives it to Rickers. She blows by one defender, puts it off the window, missed it, gets her own miss back. Now kicks it out. Lexi Rickers for three. That one is short. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touched by Reagan Zinkel. Heads up play by Morgan Freeman of deflecting the ball off of Zinkel out of bounds. Freeman baseline left, inbounding here for Belmont. Wide open is Raymaker, who powers it up for two. Not sure how she snuck past the D there, but she was wide open for the easy layup. 42-30, Belmont, 12:13 to go. We have a whistle and a foul. Away from the ball here on the Braves. Going to be a hold, I think, on Brittany Taylor. Anyway, Mandy Worley inbounding baseline right for the Timberwolves. No, that was actually on Raymaker, her second. Dribble drive by Zinkel, puts it up, missed it. Rebound, offensive board there by Mason. Gets it out to Nice, but then Nice turns it over. Ball picked off, or stolen rather, by Raymaker. Raymaker across the timeline, stops the dribble, swings it out to Casey Rickers. Now to Lexi. Bounce pass down to Raymaker, right corner. Dribbles into the lane. Stop. Kicks it out. Open three by Lexi. No good. Boy, she is struggling from the field. Missed everything on that three. 42-30 the score. Belmont still with a 12-point lead. 11:26 to play in the ball game. River Ridge in their half-court offense. Top of the key, it's Lydia Mason to Nice. Now pass deflected and stolen. Lexi Rickers takes it all the way on the other end, draws the foul. I believe Lydia Mason going to pick that up. So Lexi Rickers to shoot 2 here. And looks like a couple subs, one for each team, about to check in a moment. But first, we'll shoot a free throw. And it's good. So Rickers hits 1. Both teams make a sub. Adrian comes in for Ridge. Leitzinger for Belmont. One more free throw here for Lexi Rickers. 11:13 to go. 43-30 Belmont, second free throw good. So both of them fall, 44-30. Braves on top. Rob Spangler here, Wolf Construction broadcast booth on 97.7 Country and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Adrian for 3 on the other end, no good, grazed the rim. Rebound, putback is blocked. Putting him back up that time was Mason. She got rejected by Freeman, and now we have an offensive foul on the other end on Casey Rickers. She took it down the lane, picks up the offensive charge, and back the other way we go for the Timberwolves. Still 44-30, Belmont, 10:47 to play. Nice move, Sletton down the lane, throws it up and scores. Boy, Sletton blew past the defender that time. That's her first basket, believe it or not. Leitzinger on the other end. She was open for a moment, then the D collapsed, then she drew the foul. Inbounding baseline right, it is Morgan Freeman now for the Braves. Gets it into Rickers, Lexi Rickers. Backs out, gets it back to Brittany Taylor, or no, excuse me, Casey Rickers, but then they call Casey for the travel. Turnover number 9 unofficially on Belmont in this ball game. I got 10 on Ridge. 10:24 to go. 44-32, Belmont, 12-point lead. River Ridge, though, hanging in there here. We saw them make a big run at the end of the first half. There's a steal, though, just Adrian threw that one away. And now another travel on Casey Rickers. That is her second travel in a row. Coach McGettigan doesn't like the call. She was showing what she thought happened, acting it out. I don't know, hard for me to see. What do we have here? Looks like we're not quite ready. All right, now we're ready. 44-32, still our score here. Belmont on top, just over 10 minutes to go. Sletton walking the ball up the floor for the Timberwolves. Passes off right side, gives it up to Mason. Lydia Mason. Hounded inside to Sletton. Sletton, nice post up, but can't connect. Rebound goes to Lexi Rickers, to Casey. Outlet, Morgan Freeman. Freeman baseline drive. Cut off. Back out to Leitzinger. Leitzinger back up to the top of the key. Gives it back to Freeman. Freeman, head fake, dribble drive down the lane. Timeout taken on the floor, I believe, by Belmont here. And this is a full timeout. We'll take a break. 44-32, Belmont leading Ridge girls basketball, 9:31 to play on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 8.
Out of the timeout here, pumping in a mid-range J off the inbound. It was number 20, Lexi Rickers. She now has 8 points, 46-32. Belmont strengthening their lead over River Ridge. Six Rivers Conference Girls Hoops here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. Pass inside, Mandy Worley off the window. Great box out move using her body, Mandy Worley, to get that one to fall. She now has 8 points, 46-34. Back to a 12-point game. Morgan Freeman drives in here for Belmont. Being D'd up by Lydia Mason. Gets it out to Leitzinger. Now Leitzinger going to drive baseline. Cut off. Gets it out to Rickers. Rickers, pull-up jumper in traffic. Missed it. Rebound. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rickers. It'll be Belmont, or River Ridge ball, rather. Couple subs in. Reagan Zinkel back in for the Timberwolves, and also checking in number 23, Mackenzie Taylor. She is a sophomore. So Zinkel will handle the point here for the Timberwolves. 46-34. Belmont on top. Zinkel stops top of the key, passes off right side to Worley. Worley, entry pass to Zinkel. Spin move, nice. Beautiful drop step by Reagan Zinkel. Got the bucket to go. Setting up on the right block. 46-36. 10-point game now. We'll see if Ridge can cut this under 10 here with just over 8 minutes to go. In the corner, it's Taylor for Belmont. Bounce pass out to Fritz. If River Ridge is going to make a run, they need to start the climb now. Right side, it's Leitzinger. Gives it back out to Fritz. Good half-court defense here by River Ridge. Zinkel tips that one out of bounds. They're playing a really stingy, tight man-to-man, which is a demanding style of defense. But if you've got the athletes, can't be beat. Morgan Freeman inbounding for Belmont here. Gets it into Raymaker. Back out to Casey Rickers. Rickers out near half court, stops the dribble down to Leitzinger. Beautiful backdoor cut to Carson Raymaker, and she lays it up for 2. That was a very patient offensive possession there by Belmont. They come away with the bucket to increase the lead back to 12. 48-36 Belmont. River Ridge in the half court here, controlling. It is Mackenzie Taylor. Now over to Worley, right corner. Worley cross court to Zinkel. She'll stop and pop for 3. That one's no good. Good box out by Raymaker. Outlet pass, Leitzinger in transition. Layup, no good. Freeman gets the offensive board, though, for Belmont. Now resets. Back out to Fritz for 3. Misses. Rebound this time taken by Worley of River Ridge. Still 48-36. Belmont, 6:47 to play. Zinkel, top of the key. Swings it off to Worley, right wing. Little head fake. Back out to Zinkel. And she'll stop and pop again. This one goes. Reagan Zinkel knocks down a 3. That's her first 3 of the game. 48-39. Just like that, River Ridge within 10. They're down 9 points here. 6:19 to play. So we'll see if they can make a late game run. They did at the end of the first half. Here's a dish to Rickers. Rickers misses. That was a nice feed by Raymaker, but Rickers can't connect. River Ridge back up the floor quickly. Just over 6 minutes left. Zinkel, top of the key. Passes off to Nice on the left wing. Nice. D'd up by Freeman, who pokes it out of bounds. Stay Timberwolf basketball. 3 new faces in for the Timberwolves. Adrian, Sletton, and Mason check in off the bench. Lexi Rickers, meanwhile, for Belmont, guarding the inbound play. Here comes Adrian throwing it in, gets it into Sletton. Sletton looking to attack, then dishes to Quick. Now left side to Mason. Back to Sletton, down the lane. Quick, jumper from the corner, no good. That was a long 2. Rebound boarded up by Freeman. Outlet, up ahead to Lexi Rickers, back out to Freeman. Freeman drives in, dishes back out to Rickers. Over the top pass to Freeman, beautiful, but she can't connect. That was a nice feed. Those over-the-top passes have worked well tonight for Freeman, but couldn't get it to go that time. Adrian on the other end loses the handle. This one is picked off by Carson Raymaker, and she'll give it to Fritz. Fritz in transition. Crossover dribble, drives the lane, has it pickpocketed there. Stolen by Quick. Sletton gets it back. Under 5 minutes to go in the ballgame, 48-39. 9-point lead for Belmont. Ridge can tighten it up a little more if they can connect on this possession. Dribble drive, Mason, baseline left, kicks it out to Sletton underneath. Adrian in traffic. Can't get the roll, gets her own miss though. Now the ball's loose, and Fritz comes away with it, but it's still loose. And we're going to have it tied up in a jump ball. Looks like it favors Belmont. So Belmont hangs on. Andy Worley will inbound baseline left for the Timberwolves. 48-39, Belmont by 9. River Ridge trying to cut into that lead, but the inbound play is, well, stolen for a second, and then Lexi Rickers went down like a heap of bricks. Draws a foul. It's not a shooting foul, although I think maybe the 6th team foul on River Ridge. Foul charge to number 10, Melissa Sletton. That's her 3rd. It's actually the 5th team foul. Here comes a kickball by Sletton. Belmont inbounding in front of their bench. Brittany Taylor to throw it in. Gets it into Casey Rickers. Rickers working one-on-one. Almost has it stolen away. Sletton playing some tight D. Passes it down to Freeman. Back to Rickers. Rickers drives in, lost the handle. And a foul here as Reagan Zinkel came away with the ball. I think Freeman going to be called for a reach-in. Just the 4th team foul on Belmont in the second half. Again, 5 on Ridge, so fouls not a factor yet, but we're getting there. 4:04 to play. Not a lot of time left in this one. 48-39, Belmont by 9. Every possession so important here for Ridge. They need to score. Here comes a pass over the outstretched hands of Nice, and that'll be a turnover on the Timberwolves. Boy, they don't want to be doing that here. Stating the obvious. Casey Rickers takes the inbound pass for the Braves. Spins, drives, puts it off the window and scores. It's been a tough shooting night for Casey Rickers, but she finally gets that one, and now she has 4 points. 50-39, Belmont on top by 11. Pass to Worley in the lane, misses the shot. Rebound Raymaker. Raymaker in transition. Brings it up, hands it off to Rickers. That's Casey, drives baseline left, draws a foul. And I think she's going to have 2 shots. Yep, she will. Is it Worley who gets charged with that? Yeah, it is on Worley. Team foul number 6. 3rd on Mandy Worley. First free throw is good. Casey Rickers has had a relatively quiet night offensively, but she now has 5 points. Of course, Mandy Worley, she has had a relatively quiet night. She committed that foul a moment ago. Second free throw is good. Worley with 8 points. So only 1 3-pointer. 3:14 to play here in this second half. 52-39, Belmont on top. River Ridge has it. Every possession so important for the Timberwolves here. Zinkel drives the lane, and then a timeout is called on the floor. We'll take a break as well. 52-39, Belmont with the lead. Back after this here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
They are your world. Let's keep them healthy and well this winter season. From colds and flu to well-child checkups, Dr. Kim Pertube practices full-spectrum family practice, including obstetrics, accepting most major insurances, including Quartz, Medical Associates, and Dean, to name a few. For appointments at our Lancaster or Potosi Clinic locations, call 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Community Clinic. Better health starts here.
Collision Specialist is proud to announce that we have been in business now for 58 years. So we wanted to do something special for our amazing customers that have supported us throughout the years. We know everyone loves our Hit a Deer, Win a Cow promotion that we run every year during October through December. So we're excited to announce that we will be running this contest every single month. So now, anytime you hit a deer and bring your vehicle to Collision Specialist, you'll be entered in the drawing. Thank you again for all your continued support throughout the years. Come see us in Fenimore, Livingston, and our newest location, Dodgeville.
In Game 9.
3:04 remaining in this one. 52-39, Belmont leading Ridge. River Ridge needs to get something going here in the final 3 minutes to get back into this. Mandy Worley has it, top of the key for the Timberwolves. Drives in, dishes out to Zinkel. Zinkel, mid-range J, missed it. Rebound, we have a foul underneath on the rebound. This is coming against... Who's the foul on? Looks like it's on Lexi Rickers, her third. Team foul number 5, so we're not quite to free throws yet. 2 more for Belmont to give, 1 more for Ridge to give. 2:40 to play. Timberwolves have it. Mandy Worley controlling. River Ridge needs to look to score right away. Quick, left wing has it. They're burning a lot of clock. Inside, Worley. Spin move, missed it, and a foul. Mandy Worley with the shove. That was an obvious one. That'll be 7th team foul on River Ridge. And Worley picks up her 4th, so she is 1 from fouling out. Maybe a little frustration shown on that foul. At the line here, Lexi Rickers to shoot the 1 and 1. Rickers 2 for 2 from the line tonight, but she missed that one. And the rebound goes to River Ridge. 52-39 still the score, 2:19 to play. Timberwolves are going to need to knock down some shots in a hurry here. Trailing by 11. Here comes a foul. That was a nice take by Ava Nice, driving left. Draws the foul on Freeman, and 2 shots at the line. So this is an ideal scenario if you're River Ridge. You stop the clock, you get a chance for some free points. That's team foul number 6 on Belmont. So 1 more foul on the Braves, and both teams will be in the 1 and 1 bonus. Freeman just her 2nd personal tonight. First free throw, though, no good by Ava Nice. That one bounces around and rolls off. 1 more coming up. Belmont getting ready to make a couple substitutions here. Looks like Fritz and Leitzinger set to come in. The free throw is good, and Fritz and Leitzinger will check in. (52-40). Belmont leads by 12 here with 2:09 to play. Casey Rickers bringing the ball up for the Braves. Sletton playing some tough D on her. Spins, crosses the timeline, drives the lane, throws it up, and draws the foul. Sletton, I believe, the guilty party. So 2 shots at the line here for Casey Rickers. First free throw, no good. Rickers had been 2 for 2 at the line. Casey had been 2 for 2 before that as well, just like her sister Lexi, but couldn't connect. 1 more coming up. Speaking of Lexi, she just checked in, as did Brittany Taylor off the bench for Belmont. Second free throw is good. So Casey Rickers hits 1 of 2. 53-40. Belmont by 13 here with under 2 to go. Ridge is going to need to score quickly and often, and they miss. Sletton drives the lane, can't get it to go. And now Casey Rickers will bring it back up for the Braves. Rickers over to Raymaker out on the right wing. Minute and a half to go. Raymaker dribbles off a screen, drives in, then loses the handle. Nice. Gets it, and then she's fouled by Lexi Rickers from behind, and this will be 1-and-1 free throw time for Ava Nice. Lexi Rickers, by the way, picked up her 4th personal, so she's 1 away from fouling out, but I don't think that's too big of an issue at this point with 1:29 to go. And looks like we'll have some substitutions. Speaking of Lexi Rickers, she and Taylor come out, Fritz and Leitzinger in. So Nice shooting the 1-and-1 here. First half, no good. Rebound taken by Fritz. Still a 13-point lead for Belmont. Minute 24 to go. Time running out on River Ridge here. Freeman passes off to Leitzinger, left wing. Swings it over to Rickers. Yeah, if you're Belmont, you can burn clock. You can pass the ball around the perimeter. No need to force anything. Backdoor pass to Freeman. She couldn't connect. Kind of jammed it up under the rim, and it's taken by Reagan Zinkel. Timeout taken on the floor with a minute to play by River Ridge. This is just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 53-40, Belmont leading by 13 with 59 seconds left. Game brought to you by Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont. For all your agricultural, commercial, residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont. Parman Farm Supply. They offer best kill insecticides, Easy Way cattle feeders. That's Parman Farm Supply. They can work with beef and dairy operations from 1 to 1,000, both organic and traditional. Call Parman Farm Supply Belmont today. And McNett Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all your electrical needs. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call and ready to help you with your agricultural, commercial, and residential electrical needs. That's McNett Electric of Belmont. Finally, the sports page. They welcome you in for ice cold beverages. Order off their menu. Weekly specials include Friday night fish, Saturday night prime rib, large 2-topping pizza Sunday, and that's the sports page in Belmont. Taking the inbound, Ava Nice here for Ridge. Under a minute to play. Timberwolves down 13. Sletton gets it out to Nice, out on the right wing. Bounce pass is kicked by Freeman. Timberwolves inbound baseline right. Worley into Nice. Thought about a 3, drives in, draws a foul with 39 seconds left. Belmont pretty much has this thing wrapped up here with a 13-point lead and 39 seconds left in the game. So no need to commit any silly fouls from here on out. Free throw is good by Zinkel. That was the 3rd personal against Carson Raymaker, by the way. 53-41. One more free throw coming up. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Belmont. Fritz pass it up. And now Freeman crosses the timeline here for the Braves. 30 seconds left. Casey Rickers. Top of the key has it, stops her dribble. Back to Freeman. Freeman will attack and lay it up for 2. 55-41 Belmont. 13 seconds left. Nice. Down the lane, draws a foul with 10 seconds to go. Belmont looking to improve their record. They've played 3 fewer games than River Ridge on the season. This will be their 8th win of the year. Ridge already has 10. First free throw is no good by Nice. But this will be win number 8 for Belmont. 8-4 record and 5-3 now in conference play. Solidly in second. Second free throw is good. Ridge will fall to 10-5 and 4-4 in conference play. 7 seconds left. Inbound play taken by Casey Rickers, and she'll just run the clock out. Your final 55-42. Belmont over River Ridge. Timberwolves can't quite mount a second half comeback and fall short. Again, 55-42. Belmont with the win over River Ridge here on this MLK Junior evening. We'll be back to wrap up with our post-game show. We got a brand new post-game sponsor. It's the Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management. We'll be back right after this here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
Less calories and fat, and oh so delicious. It's what every light bread wants to be. Leave it to the bakers of Village Hearth to have the perfect recipes that pack goodness and flavor into every package while still keeping it trim. With Village Hearth light bread and buns, you can lighten up on the calories and fat without losing out on the great taste. There's simply more to savor and nothing to sacrifice. With our light wheat, light 12 grain, and light Italian bread and buns, there's a light, tasty favorite for everyone in the family. Village Hearth, baking our best for you.
Farming is risky business. Protecting your business means managing risk. That's where Tricor Insurance comes in.
When we're working with our clients or our future clients, it's really important that we understand the business that they're in. Our role is to help make these businesses more successful.
Tricor Insurance works with Grinnell Mutual to design insurance packages built uniquely for you and your farm or agribusiness. Tricor Insurance and Grinnell Mutual are ready to work for you.
In Game 10.
And welcome back to our post-game show. It's brought to you by Edward Jones, Reeves Wealth Management. Post-game, our final score tonight, 55-42. The Belmont Braves knock off the River Ridge Timberwolves. Belmont now 8-4 on the year, 5-3 in conference play. That's second place behind Schulzberg. River Ridge was in a tie for second. They fall now to third. Their record 10-5 and 4-4 in Six Rivers Western Conference play. Game brought to you by Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. He offers top quality collision repair, minor automotive repair work, as well as a selection of pre-driven vehicles. That's Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. And Langmeyer Lumber, your one stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. Also, Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont for all your agricultural, commercial, residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating Belmont. Parman Farm Supply. They offer best kill insecticides, Easy Way cattle feeders. Parman Farm Supply can work with beef and dairy operations from 1 to 1,000, both organic and traditional. Call Parman Farm Supply Belmont today. And finally, McNett Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all your with all your electrical needs. That's right. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric, they're on call, ready to help you with your agricultural, commercial, and residential electrical needs. McNett Electric in Belmont. We'll take another break and be back with post-game stats. Those are coming up next. Our final 55-42. Belmont knocks over River Ridge in Six Rivers girls basketball here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game 3 minutes. Platteville Golf and Country Club is looking for a full-time restaurant cook. This is a great opportunity for an attentive, motivated, reliable, customer service-oriented individual to run your own kitchen while serving Platteville Golf and Country Club's members and guests. Contact Alex at Platteville Golf and Country Club for details and see if running your own kitchen at the Platteville Golf and Country Club is right for you.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
Life's busy, and Quick Trip gets it. Whether you're grabbing fresh coffee, a bakery treat, or a quick meal, Quick Trip is your go-to for quality and fast service. From clean restrooms to fresh groceries, easy meal options, and guaranteed fuel, we make your day easier. Plus, enjoy perks like free ATMs, free air for your tires, and sweet rewards with the Quick Rewards program. Everything you need in one stop, and always a friendly, see you next time, Quick Trip, where your day gets easier and better.
Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit CareysGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
This is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. Dubuque Mattress was voted best place to buy a mattress for many reasons, but one of them was best price. Because Dubuque Mattress is a mattress factory, we are truly factory direct. We cut out the cost of the middleman. And because of our volume, we have the most buying power. I personally guarantee that Dubuque Mattress is 10 to 40% less than any other mattress store in town. Find us on Highway 20 directly across from Tyson's. Dubuque Mattress for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
It is time for the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Edward Jones is a financial services firm serving individuals and business owners. Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Final score tonight is 55-42. Belmont knocks off River Ridge in girls conference basketball. Welcome back to the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show. Let's take a look at our postgame stats. And what was that? Oh, yeah, if you want to. Yeah. Kayleen McGettigan gonna come up and join us on the postgame show. Oh, that'll be great. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at our postgame stats. First, we'll start with the River Ridge leading the way. Reagan Zenkel. Wow, Reagan had a great game. 17 points for her. Led all scorers, actually, for both teams. 9 points for Braylon Quick, 8 for Mandy Worley, 4 for Ava Nice, and then 2 apiece for Melissa Sletton and Aaron Adrian. And unofficially had River Ridge for 13 turnovers in the game. For Belmont, leading the way, 15 points for Morgan Freeman, playing with that broken middle finger. 14 for Carson Raymaker. Then we had 8 for Lexi Rickers, 7 apiece for Casey Rickers and Brittany Taylor off the bench. And then Jalen Leitzinger chips in 5 for the Braves. But again, Morgan Freeman battling through that finger injury. Great performance, 15 points, and Carson Raymaker, a really good performance as well, 14 for her. Hey, we have a special guest on the post-game show. It's Kayleen McGettigan. How you doing, Coach?
Good, thanks.
Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate it.
Well, first,
remembered.
Well, hey, congratulations, first of all, on the win. Always tough, hard-fought games against these conference foes, especially River Ridge. You know they're going to bring it, a physical pressure-type team, but I thought you guys handled it. Maybe in the first half things got a little bit sloppy, a little bit away, and then you were able to kind of settle down and really You know, what impressed me the most, I think, is you thought maybe that they were going to make a run like they did at the end of the first half, and they really never did. You guys, shut them down defensively.
Yeah, that was a key focus in our halftime. I just talked to him about, I thought our lack of communication really hurt us in the first half. We were just kind of running around picking up whoever we thought we should have with no communication, and multiple times we had 2 girls on 1 girl, which we didn't need to have, and so we just kind of tightened up and just fell back to our half-court defense, and I thought they did a much better job of communicating and knowing if they switched, who they switched onto.
You know, as a coach, it's got to be nice to have a team with this kind of scoring depth. You don't have to have one player carry the load, because obviously Casey Rickers is a great player, but had a bit of an off shooting night tonight, right? Just 7 points for her.
Yeah, and that is an off shooting night for her, and she had to handle the workload as far as the pressure, bringing the ball up the whole night. And Sletton is a very solid defender, and she's a physical defender. And Casey just needed to adapt a little bit better. She did a better job in the second half. But the rest of the kids, like you said, we're so lucky, and the rest of the kids will step up and hit their shots and attack the basket with confidence.
Now Morgan, she's a warrior, obviously battling through that finger injury. And Carson Raymaker, I thought, it's interesting. She finishes with 14. 8 of those were in the first half. I really felt like she was your spark plug in that first half, especially to get going.
Absolutely, and she can do that. And she actually, we're pretty sure she has pneumonia, so she was getting spot
Boy,
minutes.
She didn't look like
that. Well,
she
was coughing like it. She was getting spot minutes up and down there too. So she'd get a couple, and then I knew that she needed a break. So I didn't play her as much as I would have liked to play her, just because of kind of how she's feeling. But like we talked about in the pregame, everyone's battling that right now. So yeah, she does a really nice job when she's on attack mode. She's tough.
Now what's next for you guys?
We have Potosi Castle on Thursday.
So another tough conference game.
Yeah, much improved team.
No letdown. What do you expect out of that one?
Like I said, they're a much improved team. Coach Nebel has done a really nice job with them. They run a couple of different things. They have some nice shooters, and they have a girl that really can handle the ball. She gets up and down the floor quick, which kind of puts our press in a tough situation, which we like to do. So just some things we need to tweak from the first time we played them.
You bet. Well, again, you guys get the win. You move solidly now into second place with your 5th conference win of the year, improved to 8-4 on the season. And congratulations tonight on the win over River Ridge.
Thank you.
All right, that's Kayleen McGettigan joining us on our post game. We're going to wrap up after another timeout, and we'll have our tri-court turning point of the game next. 55-42, that's your final score. The Belmont Braves defeat the River Ridge Timberwolves in 6 Rivers girls basketball here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post game, 2 minutes.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpdl.com.
Parents, we know we can't protect our kids from everything. Eventually, they're going to bump their heads or scrape their knees. But we can protect them from 6 types of cancer. HPV, or human papillomavirus, is a common preventable virus that can cause cancer later in life. The HPV vaccine prevents human papillomavirus and all the cancers it can cause. The American Cancer Society recommends getting your sons and daughters the HPV vaccine starting at age 9 to protect them later in life.
Post game, 2 minutes.
And we're back on the Reeves Wealth Management post-game show brought to you by Edward Jones. Time to wrap things up. Final score tonight, 55-42. Belmont knocks off River Ridge. Why do I want to say knocks over? They knock off River Ridge tonight on this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Time for the Tricor Turning Point. It's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you and your family and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. And, I talked with Coach McGettigan about this on the postgame show, but I think, to me, the turning point was the point when Ridge got within single digits in the second half. We speculated at the time this was under 6 minutes to go. They had pulled within 9, and I said, well, is this when Ridge makes that run? They made a run towards the end of the first half and only trailed by 4 at halftime. the truth of the matter is they didn't make that run. Belmont knocked down shots, strengthened their lead, and eventually made it a double-digit lead all the rest of the way, and ends up winning by 13 points. So that, to me, is the turning point, was when Ridge had gotten it within single digits, 9 points, and couldn't get any closer than that. That's our Tricor turning point. It's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. Well, that'll about do it for us. Again, tomorrow night we have a full slate of games on all of our Queen Bee radio stations. We've got Boys Hoops River Ridge at Potosi on Extreme 107.1 at 7 p.m. Girls Hoops Mineral Point at Cuba City. That should be a barn burner. That's on Super Hits 106. Another boys game, Fenimore at Lancaster, here on 97.7 Country. All three of those games will be on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And then Badger men's basketball, they take on Ohio State, and that'll be a 7 o'clock tip. So full slate of games on our Queen Bee stations tomorrow night. Big shout out to our sponsors, and of course our post-game show has been powered by Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management. Final one more time, 55-42, Belmont knocks over River Ridge in girls Six Rivers Western Conference basketball here on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM, Lancaster, Dubuque, Galena, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your night.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School